Okay, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over why the majority of people fail on their diets or fail on their fat loss journey. So in this video I'm going to be going over the 5 major reasons I believe that people fail when it comes to losing weight, or sometimes people will succeed but even worse, put it all back on again. So hopefully you'll learn a thing or two. So number 1, a big mistake I see people make is people underestimate how many calories they're eating. A lot of people don't want to track, and that's fair enough. It can be a bit of a ball ache to track all the time, but you don't know what you're eating and you're not losing weight, and you're the type of person that says, oh, I don't know what's going on, I'm doing everything right and dieting, but I'm just not losing any weight. You're eating too many calories, okay? So many people underestimate how much food they eat. If you're a mum and you're cooking for the kids, you're snacking on this, snacking on that, if you a couple of drinks here, this, that, not tracking on this, not doing that, it all adds up. You don't have to religiously track on MyFitnessPal or my app 24/7, but it would be a good idea to just keep a food diary, even for just 3 days. I think it will open your eyes when you think, wow, I've been eating so healthy and I'm just the only person on the earth that can eat in a deficit and not lose weight. No, you're not eating in that calorie deficit. Keep a food diary and then you will open your eyes as to how much calories you're actually eating. Once you know what you're eating, you can make some changes there. This is why it's important to track, but hey, this isn't a video about tracking. Now, mistake number 2 that people make, which is the complete opposite to this is the other side of the spectrum, is some people will just drop their calories way too low, okay, to begin with. You imagine you've got 10, 15 kilos of body fat to come off. You've got a 3 to 6 month journey ahead of you. You've been eating like a pig for years, and then suddenly you go from eating whatever you want to eating 1,200 calories a day and just think you're just gonna nail it for 6 months, get ripped, and then never have to train again and just maintain that. No, you will crash and burn every single time. And what tends to happen is you have some metabolic adaptations, your metabolism will slow down, you'll crash and burn, you'll start eating what you're eating before, except instead of your metabolism being here, it's crashed down to here, and you end up even fatter than you were to begin with. You have to start slow and steady. Do not drop your calories too low. This is why I'm a big fan of tracking just for a few days, because then you can think, this is what I'm eating, this is probably what my maintenance is. So instead of starting at 1,200 calories and low carbing it for the first 4 days until you fall off and then binge, think 2,500 calories, maybe I'll just do 2,200 calories. Actually, I can eat a little bit more. I can still have carbohydrates. I can still enjoy myself in the evening and have a snack I like. It doesn't feel too hard. It shouldn't feel hard. You should feel fine. Yes, you might be a little bit hungry. You shouldn't be starving. Yes, towards the end of a diet, when you get to 10% body fat and below, and things start to get tough and your cardio is high, your training is high, you don't have much fat on your body, yes, you start to feel hungry. But for the average Joe that watches my videos, if after day 3 you're absolutely starving and you're struggling to carry on, good luck sticking to it if you've got 20 kilos to lose. You've already lost. Now, mistake number 3 that I often see, okay, is people prioritizing cardio over weight training. During a fat loss phase, we have one thing we really need to keep in count is we need to maintain our muscle mass. We need to maintain it, potentially even build it. By doing this, we're going to keep our metabolism high and we're going to look and feel so much better. So we need to prioritize weight training. Your whole routine should be structured around weight training. Again, if your calories are too low, right, and your cardio is too high and you're not weight training, you're going to just look terrible. You're going to be skinny fat by the end of it. Make sure you prioritize weight training. That will give you the best look and it will keep your metabolism high. The higher that is, the more calories you can burn, the more body fat you can burn with higher calories. If you can keep your calories high, you're probably going to stick to this. If you can stick to this, you're going to get a great result. Okay, most people fall off track, and this is why. So we have weights as the fundamentals in the plan, and then we add cardio as a tool in our fat loss toolbox to help with the deficit. A little bit of cycling, a little bit of swimming, a power walk in the morning. Add that in around your training to increase your deficit, okay? Not the other way around. If you're low protein, low in calories, high cardio, there's no way you can stick to this long term. The goal, guys, isn't to lose body fat to be lean for 10 days in summer from July till July 10th, and then you're fat again. The goal is to be lean all the time, all year, all the time. All right, another mistake I see, okay, so this is mistake number 4, okay, is people don't track on weekends, or it's just completely loose. you can be in a calorie deficit. Let's say your maintenance calories are 2,500 calories across the week, and you're eating 2,000 calories a day, a 500 calorie deficit, Monday through to Friday. So by Friday, you've created a 2,500 calorie deficit, yeah? Stay with me. You, by going off piece and just drinking, eating, having whatever you want because you've earned it, that's another earn the weekend because you did 5 days on track, cool. No. So you've got your 2,500 deficit you've created from your 500 calorie drops each day, Monday to Friday. If you go over the top Saturday, over the top Sunday, you'll probably just even out. And then you end up back at maintenance and you end up Monday coming down, Friday and Saturday. Monday coming down, Friday and Saturday. 4 weeks go by, you're suffering 5 days of the week because you're on plan, screwing up the other 2 days, and you end up at the same place. It's madness. And I see this all the time still to this day. I see this all the time, all right? Think about it. Weekends are just as important as weekdays. Overall weekly calories. Stay on it during the week. Now, last thing to finish up, a big one is no end goal, okay? No finish in sight. No, create some urgency. You can't just say, the start of January, yeah, I'm gonna lose a bit of weight. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of weight off. Well, no, I'm just gonna take a bit of weight off. Have a deadline, right? It's February. I've got a holiday in June. I'm on point. I want to lose 8 kilos. I'm going to lose 2 kilos a month. This is how I'm going to do it. Create urgency. Have a photo shoot plan. Have a holiday plan. Tell your friends, do a transformation challenge. There's so many out there with a cash prize. Win some money for it. But you need to create urgency. Otherwise, when you do get a little bit hungry, fuck it. I can eat. I might as well. I've done all right this week. I can eat. No, if you're thinking, hold on, I've got something coming up in 4 weeks that I need to look good in that I've told everybody about. Hopefully that will create a bit of urgency. And when those cravings and those bad habits do kick in, that'll be enough to just keep them out. So hopefully this video helped. If you liked it, drop it a like, subscribe, and I will keep making them.